Well, I finally bit the bullet and got me a trolling motor with a spot lock feature. I decided to get the Lowrance Ghost after checking out all the options pretty closely. Today's my second day on the water, and I just want to give you some of my observations on this new trolling motor. First, I'd like to say that it just pretty much performs as advertised. It has a great spot lock feature. It raises and lowers easily and quietly. It connects to Lowrance electronics, and just overall seems to be a great unit. One of the things I really like about this trolling motor is that it deploys and stows really easy. My old motor guy, you used to have to put your foot on top of it, press down before you could lift up, and then the cable was all over the place, rubbing against the trolling motor. Was heavy, and then when it went down, it just clanked really hard. This thing has got this little hook right here where the trolling motor cable hooks in. That is fantastic. Lifts easy, hardly have to do any pressure, and then it just falls right into place. Look at that. That's great. And then when you want to lift it back up, again, really easy, lightweight, comes up, and then that you can see how the trolling motor stows into the actual motor itself, stows into place, so you don't have to reach down and move it with your foot. Just fantastic. So really love that. One interesting thing on the foot pedal, it has a pretty low profile. So on my Triton, when you put it in the recessed foot pedal slot, it really sits too low. So I had to put a piece of wood in there to essentially prop it up. It's 1.5 inches high, and it gets it up to where you can still push the buttons down here for the power on, power off, and your battery test without having to hunt around for it. So I've seen another video of a Ranger that had to do the same thing. So that's one observation on the foot pedal. Now, I didn't previously have a trolling motor with the spot lock feature. I had the old Motor Guide Pro Tour, good trolling motor. Pretty clunky, didn't hold you in a single spot, so you had to work really hard in the wind. So this is my first one, but it does seem to work great, and it seems to hold you in a really tight spot. In order to engage it with your foot, or your finger in this case, all you got to do is hit the anchor, and then it automatically will hold you in spot. And I mean, it holds in a really tight spot. It'll bounce around just a little bit to get you right in the same spot that you punched in, and then it pretty much settles down and just holds you there. So for me, this is going to be fantastic. Never had it before. Can't wait to be in a spot, be catching fish, and not have to find them again every time I take a fish off. So this is going to be a great feature for me. Another is that it connects to Lowrance electronics. Now, I've got the old Gen 2 HTS7 up front, so there's some functions that mine won't do, but it does connect and allow me to use sonar. Now, in order to do that, you have to buy a 9 to 7 pin adapter, not 7 to 9. Make sure if you get it, it's a 9 to 7. I bought one off Tech Warehouse thinking 7 to 9, 9 to 7, same thing. Got the wrong one. Luckily, I have found one at Bass Pro Shop, but it's the 9 to 7 adapter. So if you've got a Gen 2 like I do, you'll need that adapter to connect it. But it's a real simple connection.